I'm sitting outside of Teague Scouts waiting for him to come out to the car. But I was thinking about, I posted a couple of days ago, I had a really bad dream. And ironically, my bad dream is something that I actually went through in my life. And the past few days, I've ran into a few people that say, oh, I saw your story on Dr. Phil, I saw your story on Dateline. And for a minute, I started to get resentful, like, I wish that you guys could understand that to you, this story was on Dateline. It was on Dr. Phil, wherever you've seen it or heard it. But to me, it was real. And sometimes I forget about that girl that sat on her couch with those detectives. And in my dream, it was the same story that it's been repeated on repeat a lot of nights, and sometimes it goes away, and then other times it just shows up on when I least suspect it. But this dream was different. I was sitting across from that girl, and with a little pep talk and a reminder of all that I wished I could have told her. The dream ended differently than it used to in the past. And I felt this strength come over me in that moment on my couch. My weakest moment of my life, so much that I have written about it for a couple of years. I saw things differently if I could see from the perspective I had now. So tonight, I just want to talk to everybody who's had a story that's been different than the one that you wrote. I say this over and over again. We all have a story. Mine just happens to be one that was on Dateline and Dr. Phil and blah, 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 blah. But it still is just that. It's a life. It's a story. And it's affected me. And each one of you have been there. Whether it's been a quiet moment by yourself, an internal battle, or it's been the choices of somebody else that have brought you down to that weak point. But at those weak points, not only can we go back and tell ourselves truths that we might not have known, but we can turn to our Savior. We can ask for His peace to bring us that strength that we thought we didn't have. And today, as you go about your day, and as you start to dwell upon that story that has defined you, or if you've seen it refine you, we can be grateful for those stories, for the little moments of clarity that remind us that we have a God, that we need Him. Those weak moments when we're not knowing how to stand. Sometimes the most powerful thing about those moments is that we can still kneel. We can ask for His guidance, for His love, for His reassurance that we are enough.